It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from Ralph Wilson Stadium.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Bills will take the snap from the 30. Toss to the outside. Mosley's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down here. Manziel lines up in the pistol. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. Here's the Bills offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. The Bills have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. 3rd and 12. Thomas is there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. A foot race to the end zone. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
It'll be a touchback.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz.
First down at the 20. Finds his mark. Has the first down. Now looking for more.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
The Dolphins come out with a split backfield. First down here after the completion. Gets the handle here. That's a gain of 10. The Dolphins have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. Handoff made. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
This next play will take place at the 11.
Coleman's in the backfield. Single back set.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
It's on target to Martavis Bryant.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Coleman's going force it across for the touchdown. And we're right back to where we started. These teams on even ground once again after that touchdown.
What an emotional shift. Isn't it amazing? Just one play here or there, and all of a sudden the game just changes its whole personality. We got a tie game. You said it, and look out. Here we go.
He'll take it from the 6. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Bills offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it. And they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
Manziel's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. DeAnthony Thomas able to take the pass. Here's how the Dolphins defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9.
Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap. Makes the reception. Williams there to take him down.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of. The defensive line, they're all talking, they're all shifting to the right.
They'll throw it over the middle.
The Bills go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
And a touchback here. We'll bring the ball out to the 20.
The Dolphins coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation. Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
The Bills defense now is going to go nickel. Coleman's tackled down at the 22. Here's a look at the Dolphins offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
The Bills with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Snapping out of the gun. And Cooper is able to get hold of it. The Dolphins facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 30. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The Dolphins from the 32. Coleman's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Heaving it down the field. And intercepted. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. That brings the play to an end.
late in the first, and it looks like the offense now has a great opportunity to break the tie.
Yeah, now it's time to go out there and get something done. My gosh, you practiced all week. You know, I kept hearing from the coaches, and so did you, Jim, how good they looked in practice on the offensive side. Well, show it to me.
First down at the 29.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Zebra, 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 zebra. Hey, 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 hey.
Second down, 4 to go. Takes it from the eye. It's third down coming up.
He's hit as he throws it.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Dolphins' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, partner? They're going to play a little safer this time around in an effort to avoid another giveaway?
Well, Jim, I think, listen, this is not a perfect game. It's a game of adversity. You're going to have turnovers, so keep your confidence up. Still stay aggressive. That's how you play and win in the NFL.
And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bills defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Bills defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down coming up.
Slow.
The Dolphins will come out in the pistol.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
There is a flag out. Jimmy Graham has the catch.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage. Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
First and 5. That's dropped by Graham, who couldn't bring it in.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
Second down and 5. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
It's 3rd and 13 here after the sack.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires.
Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
And this is dropped. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
There's a flag right there. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Now 1st and 10. Secures it with 2 hands. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Devin Funchess comes away with the football. The defense will take the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Ball at the 47.
1st and 20. It's a grab by Funchess, and that's a gain of 9.
The Bills are tied up right now, and part of what's been working for them is the passing game. Manziel's looked in control of the offense to this point.
Hard to believe this game is tied when you watch the offense and the quarterback. They are hot. They're throwing the football. They're making it work. And we'll see if they can get ahead with another drive.
Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those 1st down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the 1st down marker.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. 1 quarter in the books, and the defense continues to shine.
Yeah, awesome 1st quarter from both defenses. I like what they're doing on their sides. They're taking some chances. Both coordinators had good game plans, and we can see they're working so far in this game.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Dolphins now come to the line. 2nd quarter of a tie game. Scores 7-7. Coleman's going to take the handoff now. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing 1.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Stands in the pocket. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. Because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
It'll be 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Phil, if that 1st quarter was any indication, this is going to be all about defense today.
Well, it's a great start by both defenses, Jim. I'm not going to question that. You know what happens a lot of times in games like this? As the defense stays on the field, it gets a little tired. That's when the offenses take over. We'll see if these defenses can hang in there today.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Bills bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. McGive.
Got the first, and he's got some.
No one's going to get him now.
The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. The point after is good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
Hardy's got a chance for a return.
And he is brought down at the 39.
That return's good for about 25. The Dolphins offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 39. He's got the catch.
And that'll gain just a few yards.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nicely.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Got a flag.
Amari Cooper has the catch. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Here's the football resting at the 43. The Dolphins take it from the 43. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down following that incompletion.
The Dolphins get a first down. That's his first reception today.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Double tight end formation. First down here after the completion.
Toss play. He's got a wide open alley. Coleman's met after a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and short following the run.
Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. And that's a gain of 10.
Nice job. They got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Coming up to the line at the 7. First and goal. Keeps it here. Pulls it in.
Time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
It's now second down. Press coverage all the way. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Carter's the one who brings them to the ground.
Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's third and go. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
Third and goal. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
If the defense is not going to play for the quarterback sneak, then make them pay for it. Take advantage of it. That's what the offense did. The quarterback took advantage.
The Dolphins setting up here for the kickoff. And a touchback.
The Bills take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
First down at the 20. Will go ground. Picks up about 5. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Quick drop back. Tosses the football. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. They come to the line, and it's first down.
Dagger! Dagger! Ready!
Manziel's got it in the gun. Has Olsen.
And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
The Dolphins signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
On the way, third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Foster up the gut here.
Foster's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Looking across the middle,
and it's hauled in by Edelman. The 33.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Devin Funchess comes away with the football. The Bills are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this. In the NFL now, you got to be the aggressor, and this offense is definitely being the aggressor. Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. 1st and 10.
Intercepted. And no return as this goes for a touchback.
What a great job by the defense coming up with the pick and giving themselves one more chance to break the tie before halftime.
Well, yeah, is it a great job? I don't know. The quarterback, terrible decision. I know, good play by the defense getting that interception, but the play call, the decision by the quarterback, they were both bad.
First down at the 20.
The give this time to the fullback.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
The Bills sat at the line. Dime package. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. And that will close out the first half from Western New York. And we'll take a short break for halftime before returning for the 3rd quarter. Peterson's got it. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Dolphins offense will try to set the pace early here in the second half with this game tied, Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but listen, on the other side, this defense is aggressive. It's tough. I think the defense is going to get after them and maybe cause a turnover right here.
First down at the 18. Coleman's got it on the screen. That's a gain of 8.
The Dolphins did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2.
The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
That time the quarterback runs the option. Well, it takes too long to develop, Jim, and that time the defense is ready, and they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down.
Takes it from the gun.
Andre Ellington with the reception. Spins out of the defender's clutches. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Coaches love it when there's a pass thrown, and whoever catches that ball, if they can break a tackle, that's just some extra yards, and that's what you're looking for, and that's what it takes to be a winning football team.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. Inside the 50. The Dolphins line up, split backfield. Has his man.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins have it at the 34. Flag is out.
Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Bills offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. The Bills look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The Bills snap it at the 31. Brought down by Mosley.
Time for the hurry-up offense.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Makes the catch.
That's a gain of only a yard.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Dolphins go with the dime formation here on defense.
Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside.
And they're all over him for the sack.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Dolphins offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Bryant's tackled right at the 35.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Coming to the line at the 35.
The Bills lined up in the nickel.
First down and 10.
Coleman's got it on the handoff. And Foster in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 3 after that last carry.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Toss to the outside.
And that's a gain of 13.
The Dolphins offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
First down at the 15.
Brings it in.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
They'll go ground. And Williams is all over the ball carrier.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line.
Second and goal from the 7. They want to keep feeding him the football.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Third and goal from the 9. And incomplete. He was looking for Graham.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
Manziel's going to take it from the gun. Intercepted. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, Boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
Dolphins for the extra point.
The Dolphins back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see them to go out there and have success again.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Bills are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
2nd and 8.
And a flag is down.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 27. Has his man for a gain of about 5.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Manziel's ball is out. Brought down by Mosley. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it, keep possession of the football. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Looking to go up top again on first down.
But it's incomplete.
If you're going to miss a deep throw down the field, miss it long. That time the quarterback has the receiver open, but he overthrows it.
Second down coming up.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Running room. Manziel's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Just 25 yards to pay dirt.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. And now they're in their hurry up. Second down and 10.
Manziel's on the move.
He's got the catch for about 4. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Zebra, set, blue, 10, 8.
Manziel's back in shotgun formation. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made.
This offense had no choice but to take some chances here in the 4th quarter, but it comes back to bite them again with an interception.
Well, but it's not going well, and you start trying to take chances, there is nothing going to go right in that situation. If they get back on the field after this one, Jim, just go out there, run the football, and try to get this game over with. Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The Dolphins come out with a split backfield.
Second down and 9.
Picks up maybe 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Third down now. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Throws the pass.
That's reception number 2 for him.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art that this team is good at.
First and 10.
Here's the handoff. Room to work. Carter's there to make the tackle.
The Dolphins' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Now first and 10.
Bryant's got it. Screenplay. Carter's there to take him down.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7.
First and goal from the 7. Handoff. And a gain of 4.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Second and goal from the 3. Breaks the plane. Touchdown.
That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the fourth quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
That's a timeout call. Robbie Gould ready to kick it. He'll have a chance to take off.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Bills just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient and get the job done.
First down at the 29. He'll pick up 7 this time. He's now pushed past 120 yards rushing today.
Second and 4 following the run.
The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. They'll run it here.
Tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
In a game where they trail, they do know they can continue to run the football if they choose to. However, they need to find a way to get back into this game in a hurry.
Well, Jim, I'd say keep running the football. There's no rule saying you have to come back in a game from behind by throwing. You can do it with the running game. I believe they can.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Back to him.
Slashes to the left side.
Gains about 3.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. And here we have second down.
Zebra. Ready, go.
Gets it again. Wide to the left.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The ball is spotted right at the 46.
Ready, wide, 20.
Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's wide open for the grab.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. It's a two tight end formation.
To the ground. Peterson that time on the tackle.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Second down now.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Ready, 380.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing confuses nobody.
Third catch today so far.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
The Bills use another timeout here, and they have one left. One more snap, and we can call it a day. First down at the 30.
Down the field.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.